Okay, we are now on 4.2. New subject can be found in both sides of the equal sign. Activity. Make the variable in bracket the subject of the following. With this case, you notice that, for example, 1D should be our subject, and we can find D on the left hand side, and we can also find it on the right hand side. So that is the case of 4.2. So let's start with the first one. We have 5D add 3W equals 3D add 8. We start by grouping the terms which have our subject in it. So we're going to have 5D minus 3D, then the other term should be on one side. So we're going to have 8 minus 3W. That means that our 2D, if we simplify this, we get 2D. That means our 2D equals 8 minus 3W. Hence, D will be equal to 8 minus 3W over 2. Number 2. We have 8A minus 14M equals 5 into B at A. Over here, our subject, we want our subject to be A. So we have A here, we have A there, but this A is in a bracket. So the best thing to do is expand the bracket. So we're going to have 5B add 5A on the right hand side. That means that our 8A minus 14M is 5B add 5A. We group the terms that the subjects on the left hand side of the equation and group the other terms to the right hand side. So we're going to have 8A, because this is add 5A, we subtract 5A on the left hand side. We're left with our 5B, then we'll add our 14M. This will then give us 3A on the left hand side. If we simplify, we get 3A, and that stays as 5B add 14M. But we want A's, so we divide by 3. So we're going to get A equals 5B add our 14M, and this time we divide by 3. Number 3. 6S minus 10G equals 2B minus S. Now over here I'm going to use two methods. The first thing I've noticed is this is an even number, this is an even number, this is an even number. So that tells me straight away that each term is a multiple of 2. So I can start by dividing through by 2. So if I divide through by 2, I'm going to get 3S minus 5G equals B minus S. So straight away my expressions have become simpler. So I will then have 3S add S equals, I have my B here, and add 5G. That means that 4S equals B add 5G. I then divide by 4 to be left with S equals B plus 5G over 4. I'll call that method 1. Method 2, I have 6S minus 10G equals 2 into B minus S. Now this is a longer method. I prefer the first method. Let's see how it goes. You keep this as it is, 6S minus 10G, then expand over here to give you 2B minus 2S. Grouping like terms, you're going to get 6S add 2S equals 2B add 10G. That means that we're going to get 8S on the left hand side equals 2B add 10G. Hence x will be equals to 2b at 10g over 8, which we can then divide by 2 this time to get our b at 5g over 4, which is the same answer as that, but it's a bit longer. We are given 3 into t minus 2 equals b into t minus h. We want to make t our subject. So we expand. For this case, there is no common factor, so the best thing to, the only method is to expand. We have 3t minus 6 equals bt minus bh. We group the terms with a t, so we're going to get 3t minus bt equals minus bh at 6. That means that we can factorize our t here. So we have t out, 3 minus b equals, we can just reorder this by putting the 6 in front minus bh to make it look nicer. So now we want t, so we then divide both sides by 3 minus b. So our t will be equal to 6 minus bh divided by whatever is in the bracket here, which is 3 minus b. We are done. Try exercise 4.2 from my website.